She had a severe skull fracture. Her head bone is broken. Yeah. Her skull is broken. It's like an eggshell. It's broken.
Yeah.
She got severe traumatic brain injury. All right. She's got severe trauma there. So much they had to remove a piece of her skull.
Yeah, I heard.
So the swelling was. I mean, that's like being in a car wreck.
Yeah.
Friends, today's classless wanker is Devonte Baker. You see, in 2012, 2-year-old Brooklyn Sanchez was rushed to hospital. The police then bring him in to find out why all the injuries to the child. Keep 3 things in mind. Number 1, every image you see is direct from the crime scene. Number 2, during this entire interview, Brooklyn is in the hospital. She's still alive and on life support. Finally, Devonte utters the phrase, "know what I mean," several times. So in the comments, can I get a know what I mean count?
All right, just say she's standing up like that. I was like right behind her,
right,
while she was brushing the teeth, like brushing the blood out and rinsing the blood out. Like I was holding, like, well, she can't go no like this,
right,
but brushing it out, like, and taking the water and like pouring it in her mouth, let her spit it out.
Did she spit it out?
Yeah, she spit it out.
Okay. Where did you see that the blood was coming from?
On the top lip.
Was a lip cut?
Yeah, her lip cut on the top. That's why I say I thought that's why she was crying, like, cause she was hollering.
Did you see that before she was brushing her teeth, or?
I seen that when I was brushing her teeth.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I had to look and see why. You know what I'm saying? Why I was bleeding. Cause I seen it bleeding in the other bathroom, but I had to see where it was coming from. So I seen the cut on top of the lip. So that what made me like, dang. I brushed the teeth and kind of rinsed it out a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
That must have hurt. Brushing her teeth with a cut lip.
No,
I see mine's cut for my dog. I'd hate to be brushing my teeth right now.
Nah, I ain't brush her like her soul with it. I would brush her teeth because there was blood on her teeth and stuff, so I had to brush it. Then I rinsed it out like with the water or whatever.
Did it stop afterwards, or?
It stopped for a second, you know what I'm saying, until mama got done, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
How did you get in contact with the mother? You told her what happened?
Her mother was on the way from work. I texted her or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I texted her and she was like, oh, okay, I'll be there soon. So her mama got there like, I think she get off at 12. Mama get off at 12 o'clock. Mm-hmm. So I think she got off a little early, I want to say, because she got there fast. Like, she got there fast. Like, when I was texting her, she was still at work. Mm-hmm. So I think she got there about 11 something, I want to say, because she usually got like a little.
Why'd she get there fast?
No, she didn't get there fast. Like, she got there fast, but she.
What did you tell her to make her get there? That's what he said.
I mean, I told her that she I texted her and say the baby hit her lip, she fell. You know what I'm saying? She was like, she always falling or she always hurting herself. I beat her. You know what I'm saying?
She's fallen and done that before.
She always bruises herself. She a little tough baby.
No, I mean, but specifically the shower. She fallen in the shower.
She fell, but she never hurt herself like right now. Now, her mother fell in the shower.
Now, when you said mom usually gets off at 12, but she got there fast, did she?
Well, I said mom usually got off at 12. Right. Sometimes her boss let out like a little early.
Did she ever say if her boss let her out early, or she say she left because?
Nah, she got up. I want to say about almost 12 though. You know what I'm saying? Because usually she get off a little early. It was like probably.
In other words, you're saying did she leave early because the baby was hurt, or she just been a normal
probably because the baby was hurt. Because it was like a little 412, like a little bit 412. You know what I'm saying? So. Then she had to get her other son, so it probably was a little bit 412.
Okay, after you brushed the baby's teeth, then what did you do?
After I brushed the baby's teeth, I got to rinse the blood out of her mouth, and I went and got her cup, you know what I'm saying, because she was still riding, so I gave her a cup.
It was like a sippy cup or something?
Yeah, like a little Dora, little cup twist on, you know
what
I'm saying. So I went and gave her a cup. I took in the kitchen, I carried her in the kitchen and got her a cup, you know what I'm saying. I poured some juice in her for her. So after I did that, she was still whining, so I went there, took her in the room, because I know once we always let her down when she cried, like,
right.
You know what I'm saying, because she won't, like, baby her a lot, you know what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
We put her in the bed, like, you know what I'm saying, when she crying, she'll sit there, go to sleep, or watch TV, so that's...
You laid her in the bed?
Yeah,
Show me how you laid her in the bed.
I laid her in the bed, like, she got, like, this little pillow-like thing, like, a little long, like, you seen it?
Yeah, I went to the room.
Yeah, I laid her, like, on a little pillow thing. She was all right. I gave her a little bottle.
How did you give her the sippy cup?
I like, put it by her side, because she always hold it like this.
She grabbed it like that when you gave it to her?
Yeah, but she was still whining and stuff, so I just gave it to her. You know what I'm saying? I put the cover, she was just laying down, she was still whining, but I guess she drank a little bit of the juice.
You seen her drink it?
Yeah, because she picked it up and she put it on her mouth. I don't know if she swallowed it, but she put it to her mouth. Like,
how was she drinking?
How you drink it? Out of the bottle.
I mean, you seen her drinking it?
Yeah, I don't know if she was swatted, but I hold it. She had it to her mouth, like in her mouth. So
She held it with her own hands to her mouth?
yeah, she held it with her own hands.
That's what she did then? Okay.
Yeah. Then so I put the TV on for her. I put cartoons on for her. And then I left out.
She still whining?
Yeah, she was still whining a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Did she stop whining a little bit while she was drinking?
A little bit. She was still whining a little bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was hurting, like her lip was hurting or something. You know what I'm saying? She was still whining, but I put on TV a little bit. I mean, I put on cartoons for her, and I let her watch cartoons. Then I left out the room. You know what I'm saying?
What time did you put her in her room around?
I already don't know the time.
Just approximately. I'll tell you what, when you put her in the bed, did you check on her after that?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I ain't going to check. When I went in there, she was asleep. That when I checked on her. When I checked on her, she was asleep.
Okay,
I put her in the other bed.
How long did it take before you checked on her?
Probably about, I want to say about 15, 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? By her crying so much, that probably knocked her out to sleep.
Was she crying during that time when you checked on her again?
Nah, she was asleep.
Okay.
I checked on her one time. Like, I gave her a ball to put on cartoons and stuff. I checked on her one time. After that, she was asleep.
Okay, then what happened after you checked on her? That time looked in there.
And when she was asleep, I just cracked the door shut, you know what I'm saying, for it wouldn't be a loud noise to wake up, you know what I'm saying? And I went back to I went in the living room with my cousin and watched him play the game and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Right, just so you know, he claims the child fell and that's where all these injuries came from. He just mentioned his cousin. His cousin was in the living room whilst all the brushing and the blood rinsing was going on. His cousin's name is JJ. Now let's keep going.
So she like, Brooklyn kind of sleep for a little minute.
How long ago was after you checked on her the second time? How long ago did it?
I ain't checked on her the second time.
No, when you looked at her when you said she was asleep.
That was the first time.
Yeah, I'm talking about after you put her to sleep. Then you said 15 minutes later. That's when she was asleep.
Yeah.
That's the second time I'm saying you checked because you checked on her when you laid her down.
Then when she was checking on, I guess, you know what I'm saying? When I came in the room, when she called me back there and say she not moving, I'm like, hold on, what you mean she not moving? You know what I'm saying? She had it in her hand like she was, then when she started leaking from her lip, I guess the way she moved or whatever, is made the lip start bleeding, I guess, a little more than that. So when she had it in the arm, she like, well, give me some cold water. I'm like, nah, we need to go to the hospital. And when we got the keys and stuff, we get it. You know what I'm saying? Me, her, my cousin, and her son. So we got in the car. I told her she wanted the water for I guess the water to see if she gonna wake up or not. But I was like, man, I won't need no water.
Was her son there during this time, or did he come with his mother?
Yeah, he just came from school with her. Like, I mean, yeah, she
So he wasn't there when you.
Nah, he wasn't there. It was just me, my cousin, and her. Yeah.
When you took her to give her a bath, where's your cousin at? Did he see you take her in there?
Nah, my cousin was in the living room. I think sleep still.
What about when you?
He woke up because she was crying.
Okay, what did he do when he woke up?
When he woke up, I was in the bathroom already. You know what I'm saying? Then we came in and checked on her. You know what I'm saying? Like, she all right? I'm like, yeah, she bleeding. You know what I'm saying?
So he came in the bathroom while you was in there with her?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But the door was open. I ain't shut the door in that. Like,
when he came in there, where was she at?
She was on the thing. You know what I'm saying? When she got there, he came back there again. Like, oh, man. Like, she wasn't moving. So I'm like, dang, what's wrong? Like, then we rushed her to the hospital. You know what I'm saying? And inside the car, my girl, like, rubbing her head. And I guess she hit her head. So when she rubbed her head, like, the baby, like, moved a little bit. Like, it hurt, like, you know what I'm saying?
And what did the mother say then?
That when we rubbed her head, and I rubbed it, like, she must have hit her head. You know what I'm saying? I ain't think nothing of her hit her head.
Why, you going to the hospital?
Yeah, while we going to the hospital. I ain't think nothing of her hit her head. But then we felt like a knot, so I'm like, dang, that's probably why she was doing all that.
Didn't you say you told her earlier on the text that she slipped and fell, but you couldn't feel no knot on her head then?
No, I said she slipped and fell. She hit a lip.
Yeah, but didn't you say y'all checked earlier? I thought you said.
No, I said I checked on her lip.
Okay. I just want to make sure we can find it.
Yeah.
What side of the head was the knot on?
I think her left side, like, the way she was laying, like, the doctor, when we felt her head, it was on this left side. Like,
don't worry about what the doctor, when you was in the car, what side?
Yeah, the left side.
How big would you say the knot was?
I mean, it wasn't like
baseball, softball, or golf ball size? Or?
It's a knot like, it ain't no usual, like, you can rub your head. You know how you rub your head.
I mean, like what size? Like a golf ball size or a softball or a baseball size? What would you say? Approximate knot, I don't mean.
know it was swollen, like it was kind of lump, like it was like a frog lump.
Okay. Then y'all went to the hospital. What hospital y'all went to?
We went to St. Vincent's, and I think we waited in the waiting room, and then they came back up there. You know what I'm saying? I think they came up and told me. I know I went back there with my girl, like where she was at. You know what I'm saying? My cousin, the boy at the state.
Yeah, I got you.
So then when I went back there with them, I couldn't even go sit. Like I was so devastated, like it was hurting. Like when, you know what I'm saying? When they told me like what was going on, like my girl, like when I got back there, so it just happened so fast, like too fast.
And then what happened after that? Y'all was at St. Vincent's. Then what happened?
I got harassed by the police for that.
What do you mean?
I got to St. Vincent's. I was in the back with my girl. I couldn't even go back there like where she was, so I was sitting in like another holding area, a waiting area, whatnot. So I thought I was sitting there. I think I left. I think I had left out of there. No. I finally went back there where they was. Come out there like you want to come back here with your girl because she just crying like maybe you could be there with her. So I went back there with my girl where they was doing all of it. There was a lot of people in the room where the baby was. So my girl like was on the side like outside.
You're still in St. Vincent's, right?
Yeah, St. Vincent's.
Okay.
So my girl was outside the room. Me and my girl hugging her and she was crying. So I got a chair. We sat down for a little bit. Then when she told me they might have to transfer her to Wilson. Wilson. So she was like, just drive the car. Drive the truck. I'm going to ride in the ambulance. So I was like, all right, I left.
Anything else you can tell us about how Brooklyn is injured?
That's all I could tell you. Like, I'm devastated by the whole situation. Like, accidents don't supposed to happen like that.
I got a question for you. When she was in the shower, when she injured herself, she was jumping in the shower?
I left, so I don't know how she like. How the hell she fell? You know what I'm saying?
She was just on the floor when you got there?
She was on the floor when I came back.
Okay, so you don't know what happened to her.
I'm assuming she fell because she was laying on the floor when I got in there.
But when you text your girl about that, did you say anything about jumping? She was jumping in the shower or anything like that when you texted her?
Did I? No, I don't think I did. I know I tell her she was in the, you know what I'm saying? She was in, I know I told her she fell or slipped or something like that. I don't know if I tell her she was jumping or not. I can't recall really.
Okay. Did you ever talk to JJ about what he should tell us? Did you ever talk to JJ if Jeremiah, your cousin?
Yeah.
You ever talk to him about saying, hey man, if they talk to you, just let them know, you saw me get the towel or whatever?
No.
And JJ did come in there with you
Yeah.
to the bathroom while you were brushing her teeth?
Yeah. The second bathroom.
Okay. What he's going to do is he's got this is a rights form. And I'll explain why we're doing that because everything you've told us is 100% truth, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We want to make sure. We're going to read your rights because, we're worried this might become a criminal investigation. And the reason is because Brooklyn's condition is serious.
Yeah.
You know that. She's in the hospital. But just listen what Detective Green's going to go over those instructions, and we want to make sure that we get you sworn and that you know your rights and everything, that you've been honest with us.
Yeah.
You had any drugs today at all? Illegal drugs at all?
Nah.
Drink today?
Nah.
Alcohol?
Nah.
Take any prescription medications
Nah.
at all? You had any mental problems?
Nah.
Okay, just so I know you can understand this, just read this top line for me.
One more question.
Go ahead.
What is this paper for again?
So making sure that you understand your rights is, like I said, this is going to move into a criminal investigation.
Yeah.
We're worried that her injuries are not what you're saying.
Okay, so that's
Occurred
what
the way
you're
it
telling
was.
us.
And just knowing what your rights are, like I said, you don't have to talk to us, you don't. And you know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You came down here voluntarily, even though the officer had to bring in his police car, but you came down here because you wanted to help us out with the case.
Yeah.
Right. And that's what we want. Her condition's worse.
Yeah, I heard.
She's life-threatening. All right. We've handled a lot of these cases. We've talked to, you obviously seen many doctors have been involved in this.
Mm-hmm.
The people at Wolfson are experts. We've had the child protection team also bring in their experts.
Mm-hmm.
And, we're seeing some inconsistencies. So I just want to make sure that everything you told us was 100% true.
100% true.
So if anybody says that you said, if anybody says that you told them to say something to us that wasn't true, they'd be lying.
Nah.
Okay.
I was there when everything happened.
Okay. JJ didn't come into the bathroom.
He came to the second bathroom.
I know, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He didn't.
He didn't go to either one of them bathrooms.
He didn't go in either one of the bathrooms when she was standing up.
He came to the door. He didn't come in, he came to the door.
He didn't. He didn't. We've already talked to him. The other thing is that the injury that Brooklyn has is so significant. And that's why I was in there checking the stones in the shower and stuff.
Yeah.
She couldn't have injured herself from a fall. She couldn't have ran and slipped and fallen and busted her head like that. She had a severe skull fracture. Okay? Her head bone is broke.
Yeah.
Her skull is broke. It's like an eggshell. It's broken.
Yeah.
She got severe traumatic brain injury. All right. She's got severe trauma there. So much they had to remove a piece of her skull.
Yeah, I heard.
So the swelling was. That's like being in a car wreck.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen from a fall by a 2-year-old. 2-year-olds' bones are very, surprisingly, kids aren't. They're fragile, but they're not as fragile as people think they are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Whether divine intervention or whatever, they were made that in case some things are happening while they're young and growing up, that they felt that it wouldn't critically injure them like that. She didn't fall. She didn't.
How can she have a cut on her lip and?
Well, there's many. You can say. I don't know. We could guess many things. Okay, we could guess many things. But that's why we brought you in here.
Mm-hmm.
It's the doctor's findings, and like I said, they're a lot smarter than me, and maybe not smarter than you. I don't know, but they got more paper on the wall than probably all of us in here.
Oh, yeah.
And they've done studies, and they can say with with medical training and medical fact that injury did not occur from a fall.
And a specialized doctor that works with children in reference to this type of cases.
Yeah.
That's been doing it for a while.
Yeah. So what we did is we talked to JJ.
Mm-hmm.
JJ lied to us at first. He said he came into the shower where she was falling. Said that he saw you.
He ain't coming now.
We know that.
I don't finish yet.
Okay.
Then he said, we told him, we said, no, we don't believe that because you told me at the house that you brushed her teeth.
Yeah, I brushed the teeth.
Okay. The doctor said she would not have been able to stand up by herself.
She stood up.
She couldn't. I'm just telling you, when you break your head open, you can't stand up. When you break, when football players get a concussion, this is worse than that. Okay?
Yeah.
And plus, she didn't have a helmet on. She couldn't walk. They're saying she could not have walked. You can say and try and make people believe it, but I don't want you to put yourself in a position.
Yeah. I feel you.
That when you're going to say something is a medical impossibility.
Mm-hmm.
All right? She couldn't have fallen, and then later on you stand her up and she's brushing her teeth. Impossible.
I was behind her when I was.
No, but you said you wasn't holding her up.
I was behind her.
Listen, she can't stand up, meaning you can't prop her up because she doesn't have the muscular structure to keep her legs locked. You can say I stood behind her. She's like a
like that dog right there.
She's just like this. She can't do that.
I was there when it happened, though. That's what I'm trying to tell you, though. I was there when it happened.
Okay, well,
I was there when I washed them out.
Okay. Did you tell JJ to say, hey, man, if they ask you anything, tell them you saw me with a towel? Why would JJ lie about that?
I ain't tell JJ that. JJ was there with me when it happened.
JJ said he didn't wake up till she got home.
I thought JJ woke up. I heard JJ. I seen JJ when I went in there.
You didn't see him in the bathroom.
I didn't see him in the bathroom.
Then why did you lie
He
about
was
that?
up, though.
Hold on. Why did you lie and say he came to the bathroom door?
JJ got up. You know what I'm saying? I thought he came to the door.
No. Ain't nothing.
Now you thought, but you don't know if you seen him.
No, I can't recall because I thought I seen him.
Well, then you can't go back.
Earlier you said you seen him.
Yeah, you can't go back and say you saw him.
Yeah, I seen him. I thought I seen him in the hallway, like to the right, like cause. know what I'm saying?
You told us basically, and this isn't verbatim, but this is almost, you said he came in and checked on y'all so everything was all right because you said the crying woke him up. He came and checked on you while you doing that, and he turned around and went back in the living room. Yeah. That never happened.
Yeah.
Okay, that never happened. And this is the other thing is, he said that you told us, or he told us that you said that if we ask you anything, that he needs to tell us something about him seeing you going to get a towel.
Nah. I ain't tell him that.
Do you think? Hold on. Do you think I'm playing a police game on you?
Nah, I ain't.
Do you think JJ? Why would you say JJ would say that?
I ain't saying I'm just saying.
No, he said it. Yeah, and if I had to bring him in here and look at you and say that you told him to tell him that, why would he say that?
JJ was there with me.
Where?
At the house.
I know that.
Yeah.
He says that you specifically told him when I got there today that, hey, if they talk to you, you need to tell them that you saw something to the fact that you need to tell them you saw me go get a towel. Why would you tell them that?
I don't think I told him. I don't recall myself telling him that.
Let me ask you this. Do you think JJ will lie on you?
Sometimes JJ lie.
In regards to a case like this.
I mean, he shouldn't lie.
You're right.
It's serious.
Right.
Well, everything he's telling us is adding up. But all the stuff with you talking about the baby standing up, that's impossible. That's not going to happen.
Yeah. But when I was watching the baby, she was standing up like I was behind her, like with my one arm, like I told you when you first asked me. I was holding her with one arm, brushing the teeth out.
Devonte, look at me. That ain't what happened. Okay? If you did something happened by mistake or accident, you need to let us know right now.
I'm letting you know it.
Okay, well you're not,
that did not happen.
doing too good.
Right now you're hurting yourself, straight up.
I feel you, but that's what I can't really say. I seen her. When I walked in the office, she was in there on her side. You know what I'm saying? A little bleeding. I don't know how she slept or when she slept. I know when I left and I came back, she was crying.
Okay, the other thing is too, she wouldn't have been able to drink.
Yeah, she had a bottle though.
You better have a bottle. She wouldn't have drank.
He said she was holding it.
She
can't hold that bottle.
She's
She cannot hold that sippy cup after that incident.
Her condition, I can almost guarantee it, and the doctor will probably back it up.
Mm-hmm.
Her condition, more than likely, was the same way that baby mama found her when you found her.
Yeah, because she was asleep then.
No. She wasn't asleep. She wasn't asleep. She was the same way as whenever you had her.
When I had her, she was up though.
No. When she after this accident, she can't walk. Okay?
She was crying though.
She can't. Okay, crying and whining. Now she's crying.
She was maneuvering though. That's what I'm trying to say. She was maneuvering like.
But she's not going to stand up.
I had her like she was standing up on the stool. I had her though, like while her legs was on the stools on the.
So she's not going to stand up like that.
I had her like that. I was exactly behind, like I told you the first time, brushing them out, just like.
How come her head didn't fall forward?
And you didn't have your hand around her like that when you told me.
Yes, I did.
You said you just standing behind her. You said you just stood behind her.
I told you I was standing just like this behind her.
Did you have her between your legs, Devonte?
No, I had her like this.
You told me she was standing up though.
Yeah. But on the thing, I had her feet standing up on the thing. She was standing up on there. I had her just like this now, bro.
So basically, she couldn't stand up on her own.
She was whining a lot.
Whining. I could cry and all that. I could still stand up. Because you had to. Were you holding her because she couldn't stand up on her own?
I was holding because she was crying.
Now you don't have to hold somebody because you're crying.
That's why
listen to what he asked.
I'm listening.
Were you holding her because she could not stand up on her own? Did you have to hold her toothbrush for her?
I was brushing the teeth.
Did you have to hold the toothbrush for her?
Yeah. She don't usually go out.
Sometimes kids, mom would hold their toothbrush and I would grab their hand and brush it for them.
Yeah, but I did it for her.
Okay.
Because she was whining.
And why did you have to hold her up? Whining does not mean you have to.
I hold her up because she was whining and she was bleeding. Like, I ain't just want to sit her there. She just. How
much was she bleeding?
She was like just dripping a little bit, like right here on the top. On the top of her look. She had a cut right here.
Did you feel the back of her head or feel anything on the back of her head?
Not until her mama got there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
we got in the truck. And then when I rubbed her head when we got in the truck.
So in the house, neither one of y'all felt it?
Nah, we ain't felt it till we got in the truck. You know what I'm saying? She was rubbing it. And when I rubbed it, she was like, she had knocked out. I felt it.
Okay, the other thing is, too, is that while I was texting, I was texting my boss.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that she said her boss wouldn't let her off early.
she got off for like 12. I said.
No, you said
you said
she was scheduled for 12. You said she got home early.
But what I'm saying, she got
5 minutes
off
ain't
at
really
12.
get home early, you know.
I'm assuming
Because you said she got home fast.
Yeah, she got home fast though, because it was like it happened so fast. But I texted her whatever, you know what I'm saying, like a little bit later. So when she got home, like a little bit before 12. I want to say about 10 minutes before 12.
Did you ask her if you should call 911 or take her to the hospital?
Nah, I told her we need to go to the hospital. I ain't.
Not when it happened.
When?
Because I'm going to tell you right now, if she fell in the shower or whatever, when that injury happened, she's out, dude.
Yeah.
She's out. Okay? So let's get all this about, she's out. She's out.
Yeah.
Because she's unresponsive. This is a traumatic head injury. This isn't a bump on the head. I'm telling you, when you felt her head, you're feeling her skull's fractured. Okay?
Oh, it hurt too when I rubbed it.
Well, hell yeah, it's going to hurt, man. It's a broken head, man.
Yeah.
It's a skull fracture. These don't happen easily with kids because their bones, like I said, still have to grow, so they're more rubbery. To break a child's skull is forceful.
Yeah.
Okay? This is what's going to happen. Listen. JJ, first of all, it's going to have to, well, he's already said, I'll bring him in here. He knows what you told him. So when I got there, you told him to tell us that. That bothers me.
Yeah.
This injury, what you're saying, it did not occur from a fall. Bottom line, I'm going to tell you that right now. Did not occur from her falling in the shower. I'll tell you that right now.
How can that happen?
That can happen a lot of ways.
I mean, it can, but that's the...
Yeah, it can happen a lot of ways.
It can happen.
She did not...
By force.
But what I'm getting to is she did not do this herself.
Yeah.
Somebody did this to her.
Nah, nobody wouldn't do that to her.
Yeah, well, somebody did do it to her.
Nobody wouldn't do that to
She
her.
can't do this to... A human can't do that to themselves. She cannot do this to herself.
It's
So
impossible. Yeah, it is, but at the same time, when you slip and fall, ain't no telling what you might have.
No. See, this is what we did. We have her height. We measured it. We measured everything. It's 37 feet from you to go to the towel closet to come back into the shower. We measured the height from about how tall she is from when we got to the hospital. The doctor said that her height to her head to the floor the floor of anything is not enough to do what it did.
Yeah.
She could, like I said, she couldn't have been running on a floor with butter on it, slipped and busted her head and did what she did. Basically, is what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
2-year-olds can't do that. So, I'm worried that you're going to try and make us, you're going to say, this is my story. And then I'm going to tell you that I'm going to already proving it, because Dr. Alexander with the CPT has already said, no way, that this is going to make you look like something you don't want to look like.
Yeah.
And
I don't.
And the other thing is, too, the very worst thing is that if we don't know how this child was injured, she may die.
Because the doctors ain't going to know how to treat her.
They got to know how to treat her. And they've tried to treat her based upon what you said happened, and they said, no, that's not working.
They need to know.
They need to know, because she can die. I'm telling you right now, she can die. She is right now.
I'm willing to give my life for that baby.
I understand
I
it. Listen, I understand that. But, and honestly, I don't think you're the kind of person that would want anything to happen to the kid.
No.
But if something happens,
Accident.
some sort of accident, not a fall in the shower.
Yeah.
Whatever accident, whether you're throwing them up or doing this, or I'm just saying,
anything done on purpose.
or anything done on purpose, and then you have what we call an oh shit moment. Oh shit, this happened.
Nah.
I need to think of something that sounds less bad.
That's the only way. When I came in the shower,
She didn't fall in the shower, dude. She didn't fall in the shower. If she would have fallen in the shower, what she would have done, because her skin is such a baby soft skin, she would have had a laceration,
A cut.
a cut. She would have busted her skin. She didn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Forced trauma meaning they have a cut.
All right. I'm telling you, what's going to happen is if you say this is what happened, I'm going to tell you you're under arrest. Okay? Because it didn't happen this way, and if you choose to lie to me, then I've got to do my job that way.
Yeah.
I need to know what happened to that child. I need to know why you tell JJ to lie for you. I need to know why you're lying about this injury.
I told JJ cause he was there, so he had to get interviewed. So I told him, you know what I'm saying, just tell him you was right there. You know what I'm saying? Which he was right there.
Now, you told him, said you need to tell him. Just tell him you saw me go get a towel. He was asleep, was he not?
Nah, I don't think JJ was asleep at the time.
Well, he wasn't. He didn't do what you told us to.
Right?
Yeah.
He didn't do what you told us he said he did.
Yeah.
And I need to know why. People don't lie.
Just tell him to say that.
Because I was scared he was gonna get you know what I'm saying? He was in there with me. You know what I'm saying? I seen him on the sofa, so he was gonna get interviewed. So
interviews don't if you didn't do anything, interviews are nothing.
I did know what I'm saying. I told him that because you know what I'm saying, he was in there.
The only time
but why did you tell him to say that he seen you getting a towel? Why would you tell him that? That's what we're trying to figure out.
Because I was trying to have him to help me out to help her out. You know what I'm saying?
Why would you do that?
Because she was hurt. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know what to do.
Well, why would you tell him to lie to us? Don't you think that makes it worse?
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, it was like a heat of the moment. Like, I really need to get her to the hospital. Like, you know?
No, you didn't. Because when she got injured, she should have went straight to the hospital.
Yeah.
We got.
I didn't know it was that serious, though.
Well,
it's serious.
Yeah, I know now.
Very serious.
Well, and that's not true. You're not being honest with me because I'm going to tell you right now. When she incurred that injury, when it happened, she was out. You want to say no? That's fine. I'll bring a stack of papers in one day down the road from a bunch of doctors and show you different. And then you're going to go, well, I lied because of this reason. And then at that point, it's not going to be, well, I was scared. I was worried about this. Now's the time that's got to come out.
Don't want to help her get the right
because right now this room is being recorded. We're on candid camera, however you want to say, and the doctors want to know, we want to know, and we already know that her injury did not occur from a fall in the shower. We need to know to get the information to treat her, and we already know what you said is not true. It's not true, and if you're going to be on camera, purposely telling us or misleading us on how this child got injured, then you don't care about that child, like you said.
I do. That's why
then tell me.
You said you love Brooklyn, right?
I love Brooklyn.
Then say what happened, man.
So we can get her treated.
Listen, when I walked in the bathroom, she was laying crying. I even told her mama this.
She didn't slip and fall, dude.
I don't know how could she get that. I don't know how it happened, but when I walked back to the bathroom, officer, she was in there crying.
You're the only one back there.
I was the only one back there.
Okay, then I'm telling you, she didn't fall in that
That's not what
shower.
happened.
2-year-olds don't do that, dude. I'm telling you, you need to help yourself out. And I don't give a damn about you right now. We need to tell them doctors how this child got injured. You know how she got injured, dude. And I'm telling you, the longer we sit here, the more or closer she's getting to death's door, dude.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to hurry.
Well, you're sweating up a storm in this room. It's cold in here.
No, it ain't hot in here.
Man, it's hot in here.
You had a blanket on a minute ago.
First. You know what I'm saying? I'm hot now.
You're sweating beads, dude.
Because I'm hot. I even put my legs up.
I know. I've never seen someone perspire like that.
Do you want Brooklyn to die?
No.
Then
What,
tell
do you
us
want
what
to get her
happened to
help?
her.
We need to know exactly what happened.
That's what officers. I would not sit and lie about something.
You did
You
lie.
are lying.
You told me any lie is a lie like this.
I lied about JJ. I'm telling the truth. I lied about it, but that's how.
I'm going to tell you this. If she's in on it,
Who?
whatever you're covering up, this child
I ain't
did.
covering up, man.
Yeah, you are, dude. I'm telling you, she did not fall in that shower.
Let me tell you this. When Brooklyn got hurt, was her mother there?
No.
Who was in the house when she got hurt?
Me and my cousin,
Your cousin who?
Jeremiah.
Where was Jeremiah?
He was on the sofa.
Where were you at?
When she got hurt, I was getting a towel when I came back in of it.
So after she was hurt, you was the only one that seen her. Jeremiah ain't see her, but you told him to say that he seen you was getting a towel, correct?
Yeah.
So that child was only, besides Jeremiah, who was totally out of the picture, that child was only in your care, custody, and control. You were in charge of that child's well-being, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So whatever happened to that child is on you, not anybody else.
I know that.
Okay. So it's not Amanda.
Yeah.
So
I had responsibility.
so when she got home, nothing happened. That child was already hurt, right?
Yeah, she was asleep though. No, I'm saying.
No, she was unconscious, dude.
Well,
That's not the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay? Sleeping is a healthy, natural thing. Being unconscious because you're about to die is something different.
Yeah.
Being unconscious from a traumatic brain injury is not sleeping, dude.
Yeah.
She's limp as a noodle. She's got blood in her mouth. I don't know that she's got a cut on her lip, dude. Why the hell would you brush her teeth, put a brush in her mouth when she's got a bloody mouth? You can rinse it out, but she can't drink. She can't spit. She can't
hold a sippy cup like this, like you said.
She can't hold a sippy cup. There's blood on the blanket. You know, I mean.
Blood on the blanket?
Yeah, there's blood on her blanket.
Probably from her lip.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
where you put her in there and her mouth's still bleeding. You didn't rinse it all out. She was still bleeding. She was still bleeding when you put her to bed. Why would you put a baby to bed that's still bleeding and not conscious?
I didn't see it. I did not see it. I thought I watched it out.
I can tell you, it's not a whining. It's a traumatic injury. They make it sound sort of like, It's not whining. It's,
Devonte, do you know it's a possibility that she can pass away?
Of course. I already talked to the mom and the doctors.
All right. If she does, do you want to look like a cold-blooded murder?
No.
Did an accident happen? We need to know that right now if it did. But she did not slip and bust her head and this happened. Look at me, man. That did not happen. You need to let us know what happened.
Officer, I'm telling you what happened.
Dude, if we do that, if you make us swallow this, dude, you're hurting yourself.
You're hurting yourself real bad.
We've done this many times, and I'm telling you, I can only plead for you. If it's funny, it's funny. But I can only plead for the truth because I plead for that child's safety to find out how we could treat Brooklyn. A precious 2-year-old don't do that stuff to themselves.
Yes, sir.
She deserves the right to know what happened so we can tell them doctors to treat her. Mm-hmm. There's
Tom is slipping away right now.
And you're the key to it, dude. You are the key to it. And you know it. And we can't tell them. They've told us it wasn't a slip and fall.
Yeah.
We're the police. We wouldn't know any better until we start talking to the doctors. And we do tons of these cases. Mm-hmm. And right now, it's just like the others. More and more. We got people lies, covering up things. And then we know there's something else until we find that one thing, whatever happened, whatever you did to that child. And I'm going to tell you right now, you're in care, custody, and control of that child. She gets an injury that she cannot do to herself. That's on you. Mm-hmm. If you don't want to say what happened, that's on you.
You're hurting yourself.
You let everybody find out that you had the key to treat this child, and you didn't say a fucking thing, man.
Yeah.
Except a lie. And then you tell somebody else, I'm going to check my own ass. Hey, dude, help me. Hey, cuz, help me out. You fucking lie while that little baby's sitting over there dying. And it's all on camera.
You get her treated.
It's all on camera.
You're the key.
Mm-hmm. You know right now what happened to that kid.
You need to know now.
She fell in the shower and hit her lip, but after I took out the shower,
Did you see her fall?
Hold up, let them finish.
I ain't see her fall in the shower. But I seen when I went in there, she was crying with her lip bleeding. You know what I'm saying? She was walking still.
And then what happened when she was walking?
When she was walking, I took out the bathroom, put on the clothes, blind squat, bam. You know what I'm saying? I took in the bathroom, let her brush her teeth. You know what I'm saying? She fell like off the little thing.
Off what little thing?
When I was holding her.
Show me how you was holding her up there. Show me how she fell.
I was holding her like this.
While you was brushing her teeth?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I asked her to move back. She
stand up and show me. This is the thing she's standing on. Stand up
she
and
was
show
standing
me.
on the stand. I was brushing her teeth. I moved back. I let her go for a second. You know what I'm saying? Because she was still standing up. You know
and how she fall?
She fell backwards off the
stool.
The stool. That's how she fell.
Show me how she fell. On her side or head?
She fell backwards. You know what I'm saying? Like,
just show me how did she actually fall?
I'm saying I was holding her, you know what I'm saying? Like, as soon as I let her go, let her go, she just fell real quick. I tried to grab her, she hit the ground.
This is the ground. How did she hit the ground?
Like, she hit backwards like that. And I tried to, you know
the back of her head?
Yeah, she hit the back of her head. You know what I'm saying? Either back or the side, because I know she fell down real quick. And I tried to grab her up right quick. She was just hollering. You know what I'm saying? And when I laid her down.
When you laid her down,
yeah, did
she hold her sippy bottle?
Yeah, she was holding a cup like outside.
After she fell on her head like that?
Yeah. I don't know if she put it in her mouth for real, but
are you kidding me?
She had the bottle on her side right here.
So she fell down on her head like that, and you did not call 911. You gonna put her in the bed?
I ain't think nothing of it though. That's why I ain't
think nothing of it. She busted her damn head.
Officer,
she's out. Busted her head. She's still out.
She was just.
You just said she flipped all the way down on her head and busted her head.
She was on the stool. She flipped.
That stool's only that tall, dude. I saw that stool's that tall.
That ain't gonna happen.
That ain't gonna fly.
She fell backwards though.
Devonte, tell me a different story because that shit did not happen. And you better tell me right fucking now.
Officer, I'm not lying.
Or I'm about to leave out of here. And guess what? If she passed away, guess what you gonna look like? A A cold-blooded murder.
Doesn't matter if she fell off a stool or she fell in the shower. Both stories are bullshit. I can tell you that right now.
We're done with that. You better tell us the truth
That
right
story-
now. So we can get that girl treated right now.
Get her treated too.
Well, tell me what happened. Tell me what happened to her.
Officer, she fell bite. I lied about it first. I lied about it first. I'm scared.
Why?
I'm scared for her.
Tell us the truth. You don't have to be scared.
She fell.
The more you lie,
I'm
let me finish. The more you lie, that's when you're going to be hurting yourself. Tell us the truth. What happened?
I won't want her. I won't want that to happen for her.
Tell us what happened.
Officer, she was standing on the thing. You know what I'm saying? She was brushing the teeth. You know what I'm saying?
She was or you were?
I was brushing the teeth. I ain't gonna say she was. I brushed the teeth with her. When she fell in the shower. You know what I'm saying? I took out the shower, brought her in the bathroom to brush her mouth. So I pat her on the stool. She was standing up now. You know what I'm saying? Then when I let her go. You know what I'm saying? To run off to go do something. You know what I'm saying? That when she fell back and bomb hit her head.
She was out though then, right?
I don't know, but she was
She was out. Cause
After she busted her head, she got up and walked away to her
No,
bed.
I picked her up and put her in the bedroom. I ain't know nothing.
she was unconscious, dude.
No, her head hurt. I know
She was unconscious.
Crying like her eye was kind of close. She was crying. She fell by officer. That's exactly why I'm scared for her. That's why I lied.
No, you scared for you.
I felt like I was doing it. I felt like I did it. That's why I'm saying I felt like I did it because I let her go and she fell and hit her head.
You know what? I'm telling you right now, it doesn't matter if you say she fell in the shower. Listen to me. That fall, she can't. You're still blaming her. She did not do that. She did not do this herself.
Yeah.
She did not do this herself. You backing away from her. She did not do this herself. That distance.
When I was brushing the teeth, she was crying still. She was still crying. So I let
Let me tell you this. Sit down. You told me you was holding her up like this, brushing her teeth, right?
Yeah, brushing.
You was brushing her teeth. Then why did you leave? Because of what?
I left. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I left. I can't recall what I left.
You don't know what you left for, but you said she couldn't stand up by herself, right? So listen to me. No, listen to me. You said you brushing her teeth, holding her. All of a sudden something happened, so you gonna just let her go like this, and then trying to catch her.
You told me
she can't stand up. That's bullshit. Straight up, look at me. That's bullshit. And you need to tell us the truth. What happened right now?
Officer,
that did not happen.
I'm gonna tell you the exact truth. What happened? The exact truth. I know I lied the first and second one, but this the exact truth. What happened? I was standing up there. I was brushing. This from when she fell in the bathroom. I was brushing her teeth. You know what I'm saying? She was brushing the teeth. You know what I'm saying? Not her. I was brushing the teeth. I was holding. You know what I'm saying? Well, she was standing up because she was standing. She was all right when after I got through. When I picked her up. You know what I'm saying? And put on her clothes.
Hold up. Let me stand back here while you talking all that bull. Go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead. I want to hear this. I'm listening.
I thought it ain't funny, but it's officer. When I brushed, this is exactly how she felt. I don't know if I did it, but I was brushing the teeth. She was standing up, and I had her like this though, because I always stand behind when I brush the teeth. I was brushing the teeth. You know what I'm saying? When I kind of took the toothbrush down, I tried to rinse them out. I bited up a little bit, and she fell. You know what I'm saying? I tried to catch her.
What happened? You tried to catch her? Did she come out your hand?
She hit her head. She hit her head, so I would have laid it down. I ain't know nothing of it.
Listen, I've seen that. I've seen that distance between to the sink. You're holding her up right here. Yeah. If you back up,
I was up close to her.
You're holding her back like this. I've seen the distance between the wall to the sink.
Yeah.
First of all, you're holding her up like this. To do that,
yeah. And
she's gonna fall.
She's
still gonna fall and hit you, dude. And plus, she's gonna fall like this. Okay. Yeah. Unless she falls straight back like this. She can't do that, dude. You're wrong. You're wrong. She did not do this herself. You are wrong. And there's no reason for you to say this is the way as opposed to falling in the shower. You're wrong. You're wrong.
I'm wrong about.
You're wrong. You're wrong for doing this. You're wrong for letting that child just sit there.
I'm wrong for missing the. When I let her go, officer, I missed.
You're wrong for not calling. You're wrong for not calling. You're wrong for not calling 911.
I'm wrong. I took her to the hospital.
What, an hour and a half later?
I didn't know it was that bad.
What you mean she's unconscious? When she falls, when she obtained that injury, she was out, dude.
Yeah.
She stopped whining. She was out.
Yeah.
She couldn't do shit. She's as limp as this doll was.
Have a seat.
She's as limp as this doll was. She's unresponsive. She can't do shit. You don't know to call 911 then?
I ain't know nothing was like oven like
broke.
You know what I'm saying?
Jimmy, she's all of a sudden she's out, dude. Yeah. You can't wake her up.
Yeah. think of it.
Why?
I was scared.
Exactly. I know you were scared.
Because she was like, you know what I'm saying?
I understand her predicament, but why were you scared?
Because she fell. You know what I'm saying? She was
I understand that, but why was you scared?
Because I was scared because she fell. Like
Accidents aren't against the law.
And she was like, she didn't want to move. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was like,
Exactly, but why
I
was
was
you
over
scared?
her head when she'll move. I was scared because she fell and hit her head.
Because you thought the police was going to get involved? That's why you were scared?
No, I'm scared because I was scared because she fell and hit her head.
I understand that.
And like, she was like,
You should be afraid for
her.
her.
But
Was you scared because you thought you was going to get in trouble?
No, I'm scared because she hit her head.
Then you
Then
should
why'd you
call
call 911?
I ain't know nothing of it. Like,
If you were scared, why'd you put her in the bed and just think she gonna wake up all right? And she busted her head on the
breathing
ground.
still though. That when her heart was beating, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? She
Beating
was
what fast?
No, it was just beating regular. You know what I'm saying?
How do you know what regular is?
Like, cause my heart beat regular.
You know what the heartbeat of a child is?
No,
Then what's regular?
I'm just saying her heart was just beating.
A heart will beat before you die.
Yeah, but it was just beeping.
You'll breathe.
Beeping fast.
You'll breathe
The
until
brain
you
is
stop breathing.
not her heart.
Yeah, I
There's
know.
nothing wrong with her heart.
I
There's
know.
something wrong with her brain
Cause
after that incident.
Cause by me moving and like I was moving fast, I missed like
No way.
back a little bit.
You're absolutely lying.
That ain't what happened.
Devonte, I'm gonna call you a liar right now. You're absolutely lying. She did not.
I lied, but that's exactly what happened.
So that's the end of the police interview. Devonte Baker, who at the time was 22, was sentenced to life in prison. It was 4 days later from this interview that poor Brooklyn passed away in hospital, so he was charged with murder. It was later learnt in court that the child did hurt herself in the bathroom. Devonte gets quite mad, so then he causes all these injuries to her. Life in prison is the least he deserved. As I said, a classless wanker.